everyone, this is Roxas1359, joined with...
The Afroballer.
And welcome back to Let's Play Sonic 06. Last time, we finished up Sonic's story. This episode, we're going to continue a new one with the new Hedgehog added in for the 15th anniversary, Silver. So, Mr. Battler, what's your experience with this game before we begin?
Well, back when I first got the game was kind of the original reason I got 360. 100%ed it. While like everything on the market relating to this game, I regret nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Good to know.
Except for the ball puzzle. Fuck the ball puzzle.
Everyone hates the ball puzzles.
Everyone hates the ball puzzle.
So, let's begin Silver's story. I'm going to be cutting out most of the loading screens.
This world was devastated before I was born. A harsh, bleak place where we live in eternal darkness.
No, I see light everywhere.
Life is a struggle, and people live without hope.
Is
How
this
did
like
this
a game
happen?
for like an anime or something?
No one will answer me directly.
This doesn't sound like a Sonic game.
They always point.
Dude, when we started off in Sonic's story, we had what people thought was Final Fantasy XII. I'm not joking. People thought that was Final Fantasy XII.
Really?
Yes. I wish Final Fantasy XII looked like that.
These flames, they burn away at my world, destroying everything in their path. They come from an eternal life form that we cannot truly defeat. The flames of disaster, known as Iblis.
Silver!
Blaze, what's wrong?
Figment of my imagination. What's wrong?
We'll explain that later. Look at how fast he can go!
Wait for me.
Look at how fast he can go. We can go that fast in the game, right?
I'm sorry, what? You want to go fast with Silver? You're playing the wrong game, buddy. You need rivals for that.
That's the sad part. That actually is the fastest game I think he goes in.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got Crisis City starting off with Silver in the future. Hurry to Iblis, the flames of disaster. That has to be an awesome business card. I'm Iblis, flames of disaster.
How you doing?
And just as always, loading screens are always fun. So, I showed off before in Kingdom Valley how Silver is in his base form. Yeah, his psychokinesis kind of sucks.
It's still fun. It's still a fun thing to play around with.
Yeah, it's still a fun thing to play around with.
It's just not as refined as it should have been.
Yes.
Is the problem.
Yeah, especially in this case. Right, and... See, this is what I mean. I'm hitting the square button.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's still a fun thing to play around with, but the controls are just kind of wonky.
Yeah, that's the main problem with it. They could have really refined it. There's a power-up later in which... Because right now I'm just throwing enemies at... Just throwing objects at the enemies, which is easier to kill them. But there's a power-up we get later in the game that will allow us to basically stun multiple enemies at once. That makes Silver's psychokinesis a lot easier to handle.
Eric?
What?
Why is the Duke talking to us? He's dead!
Figment of my imagination, go.
Oh my god! This man's insane!
What, I wasn't supposed to do that?
What are you doing, player? Get back over there and do the game right.
So pretty much one of the things that Silver can do, and it's another abuse that... Oh, Blaze dead.
It's fine, it's fine. She's not real.
That's a good point. One of the things Silver can do is if you hold the X button, he will end up basically flying over a distance. Well, that drains your meter right there because the meter's programmed right for Silver, not Sonic.
I know. Sonic's the only person that has a meter who, with the shoes, it should use the meter, but for some reason, they didn't code it that way.
I don't understand why either. It's just not coded correctly.
Everyone else uses it, but he doesn't. I don't know why.
I can wipe them out if I hit that.
And here's something that I love to do. This is how slow protection is in this game.
Comparatively, well, from what we know, Eric, that's nothing.
That's a good point. That's a good point. I was standing upside down on a spinel when I started Sonic's story. This is nothing. The bright side, I'm not getting as much slowdown, so I'm rather surprised about that.
Instant slowdown.
Alright, so basically one way to extend your jump faster is just mashing the X button instead of just holding it down. It's another exploit that you can do basically with Omega, and God, with Omega you can fly forever.
Well, the best thing to do with Silver is not exactly mash it, but like,
time it.
time it.
Yeah.
Like have him like fall for a bit, then do it again. That's how you get like the most distance. Because mashing it is just basically a slightly slower form of just holding it. And you won't really get anywhere with that.
Pretty much. I remember I actually ended up Oh, there goes my imaginary friend.
Why are there just pillars just sticking out buildings?
That is a good point.
There's no reason for it. They're not attached to anything. They're clearly like separate entities just shoved there.
Just don't worry about it. Sega doesn't want you to. And here's the slowdown.
I mean, if you're playing a character that uses nothing but physics, you're gonna expect slowdown.
This is a good point, but not as much as in this game. Well, this port, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a glitch. No collision, and her eyes are wide open.
Maybe if I stay here long enough, Silver will think I'm dead so I can leave.
We've already talked about this, though. Blaze is nothing but his guilt. Iblis isn't the cause of all this. Oh no, this is Silver. Blaze is just a manifestation of his guilt. Alright. And meanwhile, if you notice the time, we've been in this section for 3 minutes.
Yeah. And Unleashed, that would be like almost near the end of the level.
Unless you're Holoska Day.
Unless you're Host Day.
And Eggman Land, but we don't talk about Eggman Land.
Well, we can talk about the Chow Garden.
Good point.
All the Chows are dead.
Pretty much. Alright.
Where the hell's Chaos?
Sealed in the Master Emerald.
He has the ability to bust out, though.
I thought it was only if it was broken.
I'm pretty sure it's broken. There's a good chance if an eternal flame that surrounded the Earth is kind of encompassing everything, it might have broken.
Well, there's one thing you're forgetting about.
Or Chaos may have busted out.
There's one thing you're forgetting about, Travis. Sega doesn't want you talking about the Master Emerald anymore.
Oh, true, I'm sorry. Eric, what are you doing? You missed a silver medal.
Oh, darn! And now I actually get to play as a character that actually has decent speed and control.
Omega?
And if this was Heroes Omega, yes. The Omega in this one, he has shit combat abilities compared to Heroes.
He's pretty good combat abilities. What are you going on about?
I mean, compared to how Heroes was. In Heroes, he can go on the ground. In this game, he pretty much just does his punches and from afar. I liked the punches.
Shotgun!
I don't like the shotgun that much.
Why?
Either way, now we're playing as his imagination.
Look, the fun part of the game.
It's kind of sad that she's pretty much the only one who actually has good control in this game.
It's just really weird. Why does she get priority over everyone? I mean, she is clearly faster than Sonic in base speed.
Except for when Sonic's, what is it called? When Sonic is carrying Elise, he actually runs faster.
Yeah.
For some odd reason.
This game has some weird priorities going on with it.
Yeah, it does. She also has basically a homing attack, which is what I like about it.
Yeah.
There we go. Sometimes I get scared, though, because with Blaze, I find that she is a bit floaty at times.
Yeah.
That's the only problem I have with her.
Well, she is, comparatively, with, like, the Rush game, she is kind of the one that jumps the highest and can kind of hover.
Which, again, you question, because Rush just came out a year before this. Why did they decide to retcon her and being in the future instead of another dimension?
Shut up.
Good point. Sega doesn't want you to worry about that.
Well, we have to make the same argument with Silver.
Good.
He had a handheld game that came out.
That's a good point. Rivals came out before this.
Yeah.
Rivals came out earlier this year.
Yeah. And it basically just makes another story for Silver.
Pretty much. Then again, this was meant to be like a full-on reboot of the series, so...
And then they rebooted it again.
Yeah. Because they realized...
I love that! Here's a reboot. The Sonic Age. Get fucked up. Here's Unleashed!
Dude, I still call this is their chance of trying to make Shadow the Hedgehog 2, because this game has more to do with Shadow and Silver than
Shadow the
Sonic.
Hedgehog 2 / Sonic Adventure 3. I mean, you cannot look at this and say, oh, it's not Sonic Adventure 3. They wanted this to be Sonic Adventure 3.
Pretty much.
Everything about it just alludes Sonic Adventure 3.
And then they
or
tried
an
it again.
adventure game.
Yeah. And then they tried it again with Unleashed. A little bit half right. It would have been good, but again, still would have been better if, Knuckles was in it. As we've seen with Mel Puncher.
Knuckles and Shadow. Because they were both planned to be in there.
That's right. But then they also had that human character. Good design decision to get rid of that one.
Yep. Don't want another Chris.
Meanwhile, if I want to use Psychokinesis, I just have to go up and physically hit them.
Just slap you. Stop it!
That's pretty much what
I'm
it
going
is.
to take you to the timeout corner.
My rings! My slowdown!
My frame rate!
You see what I mean by the frame rate in this shit?
Yeah, I see it.
It gets worse in Kingdom Valley. Kingdom Valley is, again, his worst stage for this.
Because that was like really open with a lot of things going on there.
Pretty much.
Here it's slightly more compact, except for the fire tornado in the background. Just
Is the fire tornado is the fire tornado actually moving?
It doesn't require any physics. It's just a standard animation.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I thought it would be put in the background rather than, you know, actually doing animation. Because if so, then maybe that. Oh.
Yes!
I just had to stop to see that. I'm like, oh please, oh please.
I'm looking for like, yes, follow him, yes, yes!
Alright, now we gotta destroy this one, so...
Do it again, do it better. Fuck that guy!
Oh god!
What are you doing, Eric?
Apparently carrying his body.
Jesus.
Alright, where do I go from here? Down there. There's the goal
I
ring!
couldn't see the gold ring behind your goddamn giant head.
I don't know.
That's pretty bad.
This is his first stage, and we were in here for about almost 7 minutes and 30 seconds.
Oh my god. I'm gone, Eric. At least you got
And that's an S! 7 minutes and nearly 30 seconds is an S! God. And really with Silver, you can even get like full Bs on everything and you can buy all of his upgrades. Because Silver doesn't have as many upgrades as Sonic. No character does.
No.
Shadow, I think, has more than Silver, though.
Yeah, Shadow has his memories, his 3 memories. Does he have Lightspeed Dash?
Yes, he has Lightspeed Dash. And then he also has the
Chaos Boost.
The Chaos Boost, yeah.
So that's like 5, 6.
Pretty much. And should I just not save? Because I usually do that just in case of emergency.
Well, what do you want to do? However you do it.
Meanwhile, loading.
Meanwhile, in the loading screen.
I'm tempted just to record through this entire game and see how much loading screen there is.
Oh my god, it's the devil!
I mean, part of the devil.
You know. They're both called the devil.
I know.
Come on, you monster!
You know, in this case, it's probably just Iblis just going after Silver because, you know, he's kind of insulting him. Come on, you monster! Hey!
What the fuck, man?
That's not nice.
You know what I question? Why is he even doing this?
That is a good point.
I mean, after it's clearly said he just regenerates,
and we see him in his regenerating form too, with the Iblis tapeworm.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Silver's done this like at least 5 times at most.
Probably.
Since he keeps going on and on about it, and everyone he asks like points of flame and stuff like that.
Which again, you wonder, he's like, he was pretty much saying that there were other survivors. You will never see any other survivor in Crisis City.
Yeah, everyone's dead. You don't see a single other person. That'd be pretty cool, actually, if that had a hub world in, like, Crisis City.
That actually would have been cool. I'm surprised.
Badass.
It will be finished.
So, pretty much what do we have to do? Throw stuff at him.
They should have made this game more like CD.
They kind of actually should have.
That would have been cool.
That actually would have been.
Like, you travel, it's like 2 hub worlds, and you, like, travel between, like, past and future.
That's actually a good idea. That would have been fun.
They could have made this game like Sonic CD 3D!
Would have been good.
Oh.
Right, and let's see if I can stop him. Oh, that didn't stop him.
It didn't work, Blaze!
Try it again, Silver!
He throws Blaze at him. I'm not real, Silver!
Just faces right through him. Right.
Oh no, you broke off his helmet.
Part of it.
Now he has no chin.
Shovel chin, Kevin.
Chin, Kevin.
Okay, I wasn't even picking that up. Oh, thanks for opening that up just right at the same time.
Satan, what are you doing? Stop!
Satan, that's nasty. I'm actually going through this pretty fast. No, I threw that! What the hell?
It'd be fast if you threw things, Eric.
I'm
It'd
sorry.
be fast if you hit him, Eric!
I kind of wish that whenever that happens, like, the building would just fall on him and do
Does
more
he
damage.
have one eye?
I think he does. No, he should have another one.
If he turns his head, come on now.
Come on, I'm kind of curious about this now.
Come on, Iblis, be a bro.
I'm just gonna run over this way because there's stuff I haven't grabbed over this way.
Come on, lava-looking locust.
Love. It does look like a locust! Oh my god! Now I want to. So what? Sega saw Gears of War was like,
I'm gonna do that, but with fire.
You know, Silver, it would help if you actually threw it at his head.
It would help if I saw the other side of his face.
You really want to see Iblis's other side of his face, don't you?
I need a good look. I just need a good look. I mean, he's purposely not showing it to me.
Okay, I'm in an area. He has one eye!
He has one eye.
He has one eye.
Okay, so it explains why he keeps looking at me in, like, that angle.
I guess. So now I'm just gonna hit him in his eye.
Yeah. Not my only eye!
Meow! Oh, I needed that. Don't worry, the invincibility frames with slowdown saved my life.
Lord.
Yeah.
As long as I remember.
It's because of the slowdown. The slowdown, the music, and the problem is with slowdown like that, sometimes the timer still goes in regular time.
Yeah.
That's the problem with that. Let's grab a ring.
Don't die now.
Trying to throw this at him, but then it decides I don't want to throw it at you.
Throw something at him.
I have nothing left. That's the problem.
Throw yourself at him.
Blaze!
Throw emotion at him.
Friendship.
No insults.
Come on, you big drip! Wait, wrong game.
He just leaves.
He just leaves.
Come on, you could have had like Chaos Fight Iblis. It could have been like a giant god thing. That's completely not Sonic-like. But it would have been cool.
There's a concept out of Perfect Chaos fighting Iblis.
Official?
Not official.
Oh, I was about to say.
If it was official, it would be awesome.
It's like, if you did not do that, Sega, no. That's physically impossible. You can't do that. You need to have that kind of boss fight.
SFM, go! Yay, we beat him! Too bad this is gonna do nothing!
I'm melting! Melting!
What a world! Wait, I'm made of lava!
See you guys next week!
Dude, I would have loved if he just stuck up his middle finger as he's going down. No, the Tom scene from the original Tom when he died. Just that scene right there. Boom.
I did it!
And that is still an A. Still an A.
Looks like I'm on a roll.
I know.
Come on now.
I know.
Yeah.
I failed.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna go and jump out that window right now.
Yeah. I'll just take over from here.
And useless metal.
You get it for completing the act.
I get 2 if I get an S.
See, there we go.
What do I get when I get them all? Nothing.
I get something.
Because you have the 360 version.
Yeah.
Looks like we stopped it for now.
You didn't do
It'll
shit.
just rise up from its ashes.
Sam looks at him. What do you mean we?
What's the point of all this? It'll never end.
Calm down, Silver.
He has a right to be angry.
Tell me what we should do.
He's been trying for
How can we
probably months to
completely
stop this
destroy
thing, and he
Iblis?
can't do it. He's like the only person who could probably do it too.
By knowing the truth, of course.
Yeah, Eric? Is that who I think it is?
Oh shit, we missed a shadow android.
Oh god.
Or a chicken
Fuck.
comes from an egg. Everything has an origin.
But which came
You
first,
need
my
to
good
find
man?
the being
orange or the
originally
orange?
responsible for this catastrophe.
Is that really the answer to our problem?
Okay, that's why I was going with that.
Do you know who it is?
I have no fucking idea.
I do love Mephiles' theme, though. It's one of my favorite. Like, I've actually seen in Shadow the Hedgehog somebody replace the Eclipse Cannon firing scene that Black Doom does with Mephiles' theme. It goes with it perfectly.
You can show me that later.
I will. It's really good. It replaces the cutscene for the music, and it just went over it perfectly. Now, I need you
fix
to give
this
me ideas on
present
what other
timeline,
villains
you
have been
need to change
engulfed
the
in fire.
past.
Engulfed in fire.
Like, fire all around them, and then that's the villain.
impossible.
I already used Sephiroth, and I already used
With
Ganondorf.
my help, you can. Because I have the power to travel through time.
There's someone, but I can't remember.
I know,
In
I'm
order
trying to find more.
change the past, you must eliminate the individual who has awakened.
Are you talking about the scene that we're about to see with Sonic?
Yeah,
Iblis
okay.
Trigger.
That's why, because in my episode that I did when they show that scene, I just have it that picture of Sephiroth and Ganondorf just slowly come up while the scene's going on. And if I had enough time, I would have them just go back down.
Disaster. Here are my records of this event.
Funny thing is, at the same time, the
This was
Iblis
when
trigger
Iblis'
is literally right behind them.
You gotta kill Sonic. What?
He's literally right
You
behind.
that trip over? Oh shit!
And you have this person to blame.
See, look, Chaos Emerald doesn't look as cloudy. Seems a little bit lighter
Yeah.
compared to the 361, in which they were just dark.
Forgot to turn off the oven. Tails that burnt the muffins.
That blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
And this is weird. Just Blaze.
Blue hedgehog.
There's no reason for that.
It's like
She
she's
doesn't
trying
even
to.
build on it.
It's like she's trying to do like a memory or something.
Blue hedgehog? What? What? Nothing?
The interesting part is, notice how Mephiles does not interact with Blaze at all. He does not acknowledge her existence.
Yeah. She's just kind of there.
She is Silver's imaginary friend, his conscience.
Yeah.
He's riddled with guilt because it wasn't the flames of disaster. By the end of this, I'm gonna make Silver seem like the biggest asshole ever. I swear it. Oh, why'd you put me in this overworld?
Oh god damn, it's green. I hate the color green.
Where am I?
Where's my imaginary friend?
I miss all the fire.
Blaze? Blaze!
That's
I
funny.
guess we
What?
all got separated.
His best friend's fire.
God! It is!
This is so unbelievable.
How did I never see this? Oh, it just makes more sense. He personified the fire. He personified it.
Basically despises the thing that just encompasses the earth.
Now
He's best friends with someone who controls it.
He's going faster than he actually does.
Bye.
Oh, God. This overworld with...
Time to find the Iblis trigger.
Oh, boy. I hate this overworld with Silver.
Everyone hates it.
I can't even ride them for miles, man. I don't have a long enough... I have a working meter.
It sucks, because in this game, Silver was going to get a speed boost.